Hi guys, this is a quick tutorial on how to use the Arduino IDE to configure our Arduino relay and servo decoders. Very short and simple. In short, you need to follow the guide on our website to download and install the Arduino IDE. Alternatively, you can use the web app that Arduino offer, and from that we'll go through how to configure the DCC address for both decoders. So once you've downloaded and installed the Arduino IDE, and from there we need to power up our decoder. So as you can see here, we've got one of our relay decoders with your 5 volts feed plugged in here and your DCC feed here. We then also need to plug in our USB feed here and connect that to a USB slot on the laptop or desktop computer that you use. We're just going to do that now. So as you can see, the USB lead is plugged into our laptop, which is linked to the TV in our room here. So once we've got that plugged in, we're going to open up our Arduino IDE. So we have ours already open just here with iTrain to the side just here. We're then going to open up the relay DCC sketch, which is found on our website under the Arduino guide, and we're going to open it up into here. We should have followed the instructions already to make sure that we have the DCC decoder library, as it said here, and then there's a lot of code just here as to what to do. A lot of this is irrelevant and looks more complicated than it needs to be. The only thing we are interested in, if we scroll down, is to the address and pin assignment just here. Really straightforward. Where it says address, you've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's your DCC address as indicated by the information there. We do not need to edit the output pins or anything else, just the address. So you can see it's set for 1, 2, 3, 4 correspondingly. Then on our iTrain, this point just here is set up for address 5. The reason for that is that the controller that we use is Rocco or Mars based, which adds 4 on. However, if you're using any other controller, so your power cabs, etc., then you assign that to number 1 as per your decoder just there. So a quick tutorial. As you can see here, this is set to address number 1. What we're going to do is change it to address number 6, just for example. There we go. Okay. So once we've changed this to address 6, what we're going to do is make sure that your IDE is set up correctly. So tools, make sure the board is set to nano, which is what we're using, and the old bootloader. Make sure that the COM port is set for the COM port that your USB lead is connected to your desktop or your laptop computer. Once we've done that, we're going to hit upload. This then compiles the sketch, which makes sure it's valid essentially, and then uploads it to the Arduino. It'll then say done uploading, just there. Then we're going to switch to our iTrain, our interface. Now you'd obviously use your own DCC controller here. As mentioned, our command unit, which converts the DC signal to iTrain, is Rocco or ROS based, which means we have to add on +4. However, in most situations, if you're using your NCE power cabs, for example, you just set it to the number that you are using on the code here. So we're set to 10, and then we're going to click that, which is our point for moving it. And you'll notice in here the relay switching on and off. So click it again and you notice that number 1 there is going off and on as per the code just there. So that's relay number 1 assigned to code number DCC address 6, and we're turning that off and on.